Hi, everyone. We're continuing our Startup in 60 Seconds series. I'm with the co-founder and CEO of Valsight, a Germany-based startup. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Kartik. My name is Khai. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Valsight. Personally, my background is in business and IT. I spent the last 19 years at the intersection of both, working at IBM and a number of consulting companies. And yeah, that's it about me.
Great. What does Valsight do?
As a company, what we try to do is we try to give business leaders the confidence to take decisions in a complex and uncertain business environment. And as you know, over the past years, economic uncertainty has increased exponentially. I mean, emerging business models, digitization, trade wars, new political regulations, and coronavirus most recently, right? And all these things are making it harder to navigate a business. And in times like these, business leaders may delay making crucial investments or hiring new people. And this is where Valsight comes into play, right? So we are convinced that the impact of external factors and internal decisions on a company's financial performance should be accessible in real time at any time. That's basically what we're all about. And for that, we've built a software as a service solution that finance specialists, CFOs, business leaders use to simulate their most important KPIs. A sort of forward-looking business intelligence solution, if you will.
Got it. What does Valsight do that some of your competitors don't?
Essentially, Valsight is a platform that enables real-time simulations of financial KPIs. There's many use cases you can perform on the platform, like long-term financial planning, forecasting, M&A analysis. We see clients build models to simulate the outcome of large business cases and even simulate cooperative wage negotiations. But the real USP is actually in the way that users interact with the software. There's a key component in Valsight that we call the scenario manager. And that's where our users enter assumptions and create scenarios on the fly. And it's actually, they actually take their laptops into the business meetings, into board meetings, and discuss financial scenarios directly with their leaders, with their CFOs and CEOs. And in these discussions, oftentimes people want to change an assumption, a premise, right, a number. And when they change that, the results are there just like that. And so you can basically compare Valsight to an interactive version of PowerPoint, where charts and diagrams immediately change to reflect whatever new number has been added or changed, right? And in terms of transparency, I think that's also a very important aspect. There's analysis built in that provide detailed insights on scenarios and the underlying premises. And lastly, I think what's worth mentioning is that our users like the fact that they can build even the most complex simulation models thanks to a visual editor without any programming code, right? So you use drag and drop and you use formulas that are really easy to learn.
Great. Who are some of your key clients?
Sure. So we work with leading enterprises, leading global corporations like Siemens, Mercedes-Benz Cars, Commerzbank out of Frankfurt, Linde, and Volkswagen, for that matter.
Excellent. How much money have you raised so far?
We've actually raised a total of 1 million in 2016 and 17 from Hasso-Plattner Ventures, and that's remarkable in two ways. Because first is that Hasso-Plattner was the co-founder and chairman of SAP, believed in our idea very early on, right? And he saw the potential. And the second thing is that in a demanding market, just like Germany, we've been able to, to sustain, to grow all these years without raising additional money. And, we've been cash flow positive since 3 years.
What does your growth rate look like?
We're actually growing at about 55%. And it's looking pretty well.
Excellent. Khai Tran, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.